Go.
Hello, my name is Great Girl, and my talk is about... Sure, I'm pathetic. What if I also told you I was bottom? Now, this might not be the biggest surprise to you, but my companion bread happens to be the one who is usually on top. And that's just what bread does. Sandwiches, it's on top. Other things, it's on top. It just makes sense. The thing that really blew my mind about being a bottom is getting stepped on. Now, I know that a lot of you here like to be stepped on. Gabe, I know you especially like to be stepped on.
Step on me harder, Daddy.
And who doesn't get those special thoughts when they think about licking the bottom of a hot girl's boot? It's just one of those things. You can't help it, you're a bottom. In an ideal world, we could have this. Bottoms and tops living in harmony. Unfortunately, we don't. Vicious, straight people cause significant problems to the bottom-top dynamic. It's like, normally you would have a burger with a top and a bottom. Straight people, they're creating flat burgers, they're putting a third bun in the middle. I mean, what's up with that? Just have your top and your bottoms. What's the middle? What are switches? Just doesn't make sense. We just need standard, normal tops and bottoms. Thank you for coming to my presentation. Be a bottom or be a top. Don't be anything else.
Cheese is just being a hater.
Cheese just is the cis white person.
Hello, my name is Snotty. Ignore the title. It was just a moment. Today, I'm going to be discussing something I've been struggling with since I was arguably 16 years old. An intimate discussion about my awful taste in men. And your awful taste in men, because you're not free of sin as well.
My taste.
As you can see here, this is money that I was meant to use to get into college, but unfortunately, I wasted all of it. Buying commission drawings of fictional characters that I like. It ended up sinking my entire life. Don't be like me, especially with the kind of men that I like. The next part will surprise you. Like, you might just change your opinion on me after today. This right here is an image of me when I realized, maybe I just have terrible taste in men. Maybe I should just stop simping for the kind of guys that would leave you on the side of the road in the middle of the night after a one-night stand. Because you know what? That's just the unfortunate reality of living with this kind of... Don't interrupt me! There is an uncomfortable conclusion we must come to. And trust me, you might have to take a seat. If you want to leave now, then I'm genuinely difficult to deal with. This is gonna be you if you keep simping for the kind of awful, terrible, no good men that you do. You'll be shamed and scorned by society. You'll have to hide your face in public just to make sure that nobody will ever have to see you again. You do not want to live like this. This doesn't have to be you. You can make amends. You can find actual decent people in your life. You don't deserve this. Nobody does. Thank you. Yeah. I'm glad you were willing to listen.
Can you speak up in the front? I can't hear you all the way back here.
Cheese had a crush on Vicky when he was like 12.
Let's see how you did.
Wow.
Now that I got your attention, just for one moment to talk about Jesus.
Hello, my name is Rubbish, and today my talk is about how we only have one thing to fear, and that's cats with opposable thumbs.
I'm listening.
Now, see, in this world, we all love cats, but we know how dangerous they truly can be. Now, a cat will look at you, and they'll use their big eyes to get what they want. And as you can see, if they had opposable thumbs, it'd be like them winning in chess. Knocking over everything. Killing this guy. They will start using guns. And you don't want to see a cat with a goon. Because Why would you want to see a cat with a gun? A cat with a gun could kill you. Now, what else could opposable thumbs help a cat do? Simple. Here's why it's even worse than you think. A cat with opposable thumbs could cause mass genocide like the world has ever seen. You think a cat will not press the nuclear holocaust button? That's right, Nico. Tell them about how you will kill the fucking world. You hear that? You heard it here, first here, folks. Cats cause holocausts. This could be you if cats had opposable thumbs. I don't want that to be you. This could be you. This could be you. Exactly. Once we're free of this fear, we can see a new, brighter future. And it'll be full of dogs. Lots and lots of dogs. I think the only conclusion to not get this fear is to murder cats. That or genetically mutate their paws off. But who knows? Oh, no! She's convincing me not to do it! A future with dogs is a future I don't want anymore. We don't need to fear cats with thumbs. What we need is cats with more thumbs. Ain't that right, Nico? She keeps giving me kisses. It's so hard to do this. Anyway, that has been this talk. And we had a guest speaker. A cat who does not have opposable thumbs. And don't ask me if they do.
Oh, who kept voting at the bottom? Who doesn't like Gabe? That ruined your score.
Was that you, Jess?
What? No, I was doing your pictures.
Oh yeah. Who was that?
I took great pictures.
You did. I loved it. I love
It's
how
where the blue is. The blue dots.
it was Cheese. Cheese just kept being a hater to everyone. Job, Nico.
I went through a lot of pictures about or texts about like looking for words about fear. I thought that last one was really good.
I'm winning.
Gabe is bad taste in men? Who says I'm a bad taste? Nicoletta killed my grandma. I wanna fuck a dog in the ass. The best friend
Oh, that one
award?
looks like a dildo.
What? Why didn't I get that?
But that one also looks like a sex toy.
Why did I get the Making Up for Cheese award?
True.
Why did I get that?
What?
Why did I get the Hatterall award? Fuck you.
How did I win?
Cause you have a dildo. Hello. My name is Rubbish. You may know me for the 2 awards I've won. But you're about to know me for something more. Humans can survive on ass alone. Now, you may think I'm crazy, but hear me out. Have you ever heard of the term eating ass? It has a lot more context than you think. Now, when you eat ass, it's not like eating an eyeball. Well, actually, it's a lot like eating this eyeball. See how it's wrapped up in this wrapper? Just like the ass, you have to spread those cheeks. Like you undo the wrapper. And then you gotta take your tongue and you gotta lick it good. Lick it nice and proper. And you know what? You think that an ass doesn't have any nutrition? Well, where do you think all the nutrition goes in your body when you're done with it? Goes straight out of the ass. Now, I'll make this next point very, very carefully. Because I think, and I feel like, Nico, put your paw off me. I'm not done. No, this next point I have to make very, very carefully. When you're eating ass, or getting your ass eaten out by a fellow friend, coworker, boss, lover, this is the face you'll make. You'll be happy. They'll be happy. It's just bringing happiness and joy throughout the land. Why don't you want that? You all look like you have problems regulating your dopamine. If you let your ass get eaten out by a fellow friend, lover, co-worker even, you can be this happy. You can have this much happiness and this much joy. Eating ass is nutritious. All things considered, though, the worst part about eating ass is something we're about to get into. But before we get into it, let's take a break for our sponsor,
Oh, for God's sake.
Nicoletta! She had a lot to say, but not much time. The worst part about eating ass is you might have to interact with the person who ate your ass. And that is a very awkward social interaction. Because here's the thing, when you're eating ass and you talk with the person who just ate your ass, you can smell your own ass on their breath. Eating ass is nutritious. It's the best thing you can do for you, your mental health, and your nutritional health. But just that awkward conversation afterwards. I don't know about you, but when I'm done eating ass, I don't want to talk to the person's face after I'm done eating their ass. I don't want to hear the shit they'll speak out at me after I just got done eating their shit. Anyway, this has been my talk. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for coming. There's cookies in the back. And they're shaped like asses. Thank you all.
My name is Jess, and I will be speaking about something a little bit more interesting. That's how I made everyone in the beautiful city of Sapling Luna.
This was not mine. This was not mine.
Methods to go about this. One of them is just by having fun, just being a normal, sane sort of human being, creating the entire world, the city, everyone who lives there, and then they have to love you. Every NPC I've ever created loves me because that's just how it works. I'm an insecure person in the real world, so why not make everyone love me in my fantasy world?
I hate you. I hate you because the context you said earlier.
I have a fun fact for you. There is a more shocking way you can try and get people in Sapling Luna to love you. And that's by being born, creating a nuisance for your parents, or at least one of them especially, heading off into the wider world, human sacrifice, general murder, chaos, packs with evil entities from different dimensions, drugging children, murdering your friends. And if you go about it that way, you can have a significant input into making people love you. But thankfully the answer to that is to just cover your head. Don't worry about the consequences of your actions or the crimes you're committing and how people feel about you. Just become so powerful they have to love you. But no one here would act like that. So I thank you all for your time. Don't commit genocide.
I hate you. I hate everything about you. Please think it. I didn't write that prompt. I just want to say right now, who wrote that prompt? That wasn't me. I didn't write that prompt.
Hello, I am Bread, and today I'm here to have a very important conversation with everyone. The quest for a stable man with a huge penis and nice arse, adorable friends and money. So, we all know that it's very important you find the right man in your life. But I'm gonna talk about some very important key pointers. The first thing you want to do is you want to stand out. In every room you go in, you want to be the absolute freak no one is willing to interact with. You want to pick dirt off the ground. You want to just scare people. You want to really bring terror into every space you enter. And then once you've finally filled the hearts of all with terror, you will get a man just as unique as you. A man that unique will have hundreds of friends, willingly or not. He will have taken over several small companies and threatened the employers with death. And then shortly after that, please imagine this scenario. You have finally found your dream man. He is an incredibly toxic tree frog. Much like in your emotional life, it's full of toxins and no one can touch you. You spend this time with your man, looking at each other, making up weird things on the internet to argue about, and pretending that you're better than each other. However, he is just a poisonous frog and does not know what you're doing. When you start Twitter beef with your boyfriend, all you get in response is ribbit. Brace yourselves. Massive information dump coming in 3, 2, 1. Oops! I picked up the wrong script this morning. This was supposed to be a presentation about 401ks. Where did I put that? Holy shit, what am I reading? Who gave me this? Why was this on the desk in front of the door? I thought I was in for talking about business and growing old. What? Anyway, thanks. I'm gonna go complain to my lawyer.
Let's tally.
I'm glad people enjoyed my speech about finding a toxic boyfriend.
Literally talking about the frog. What you can do is reverse.
I couldn't think of a metaphor fast enough.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Like a full panic mode.
You and me. Let me know when you're ready, okay?
No.
No, just go around.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, fine. Hello, my name is... Again, ignore... Day... Okay, look, I don't know how much time I have left, and I just need to tell you right now before I get fucking censored. It turns out, the real monster was the federal government. All along. They're not gonna let me say this. In fact, the stream might get taken down. My channel might get taken down. Everything I've ever known and loved is going to get taken away from me. But I'm gonna tell you anyways, because you deserve to know the truth. You see these pigs? This is the police force. They send cops to our houses to collect taxes. But you wanna know something? Some of us can't afford taxes. And you wanna know what the government does with said taxes? They send them to the police to bring them to our houses to get more taxes. All of this is a freaking scam. Scam. Even the bowling flames of Charlie's Inferno can't destroy this.
Whoa.
The plastic industry. Because you know what? It's another Ouroboros. It's coming from the dinosaur bones that we make to make dinosaurs. That's what the government does. It takes everything and keeps us in this internal loop of just constant nonsense over and over and over again for no reason. But you know what? It's not over. This stream might get taken down in less than 48 hours, but you'd want to know how we can slay this beast. Buy my perfume. It's only $45, and if you put in my coupon snotty.com, then you'll get an extra 50% off on your next order. Thank you.
You sold out.
Gas pivot to frogs and you'll pivot to perfume.
Moment.
Sold out.
Ceremony.
I might win.
What the
This
fuck?
order you're going to give out needs a
Why the fuck's
name.
Gabe score so high?
Now.
Everyone's got to vote for Snoddy so Gabe doesn't win.
No!
What was he even talking about again?
We've all got to vote for Snoddy and it's fine.
Look,
I-
why'd you make that
If we
whole...
vote for Gaff, we get 300,000 points. So no, we have to vote for Snoddy. If we don't want the Gabe to win, we all
Why
have
do
to
you-
vote for Snoddy.
Why do you all hate
I'm
me
just
so
saying,
much?
it's an option. No, I know who Gabe's reward is.
Why?
Seriously? the sailing.
Oh no, everyone voted for. What the fuck? Why does the count how many awards there are?
That's bullshit.
What would you want? I would
If
have
I just got
appreciated.
one award,
Well done, snobs.
I would have appreciated if you voted for me because you actually liked me.
I did. Your speech was genuinely really good. It also helps that it made you beat Gabe.